Good morning, all of my wonderful friends. Glad to see you're back again. Um, well, actually, I can't see you. I can only see myself as I'm looking in this thing. Um, and I just made a video that was like 20 minutes long, and then my computer the screen went black, and then I tried to find the video, and it was nowhere to be found. I don't know where it is. It's still on my computer somewhere, I guess, but I don't know enough about computers to find that thing. So, but I wanted to show you today just something. I have had some folks ask me about junk journals. Is what do you do with a junk journal? Why would anybody want to make a junk journal? And so I thought I'd just show you a little bit what I do with a junk journal. I love my junk journals because they are a very relaxing, therapeutic piece of artwork. Now, some people wouldn't call it artwork. I do. I call it artwork. And when I see other people's junk journals, I'm just impressed at what they have done with stuff that normally that you would throw in the rubbish, And what a waste to throw stuff in the rubbish. I still throw some stuff in the rubbish, but not much. Carrot peels goes to the chicken. But anyway, see, I have to use my computer to do this because I can't figure out my camera. And then when I go down here, it's like I see this glare on my work area. Turn this like a little bit, and so you can see what I'm doing. But so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I got the worst lighting in the world apparently, and but I try to do my best with what I have, and hopefully you'll be able to see. So, but first of all, I'm going to show you, this is like one of my junk journals. I've made a lot of these junk journals. I've given them to friends. I've made them for my children. And I got fixing to have to make one for my grandson once when he's 8. And he wants me to do it in a Minecraft theme. Yeah, I didn't figure that one out. Okay, so anyhow, but I want to show you. This junk journal was made. First, the cover is a file folder. And I cut it down, and then I covered it up with paper. Just paper. I covered it up on both the sides. Inside and the outside. I covered it with just paper. Okay, and then just using scrap papers, I made the pages. I made signatures. A signature this is a signature right here. And I got it stitched together. I stitched it. It's just the pages folded in half, and they're stitched together in the middle. And I got 5 of them signatures in here. No, that's only 4. I got 4 signatures in there, in this here book. Now, and so it starts out with just all these pages. And so what I do is I just start adding things to the pages. I just start adding things. Like here I've got, just stuff. This is another piece here that just flips out. It's glued on the other side. Whoopsie daisies. Right there, glued on the other side. I've got a little tag pocket in there. But I did some journaling on there. And in the front here, I just got some tags stuck in because I got that ribbon around there, so I didn't glue it back here so I could stuff things. And then each page has got anything on it. Doesn't have to match, doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason. And there's just for some reason it just goes best if it's glued in this book. This is my one online friend, she's Shannon Green. She makes journals for no reason, and that's kind of on the same order as a junk journal. A journal for no reason. You don't need a reason. Just put it in there, and it's kind of fun then when you look at it. Because this one I started like a couple years ago, and there's stuff that I look in there, and I see things that I put in there 2 years ago, and I think, and it's like a reminiscing kind of a thing too. so I might find a quote that I like. I'll cut that out of a magazine or something, and I'll stick that in there. And you just never know. Or here it says, when nothing goes right, go left. And so there you go. I put that in there. This here little tuck spot holds a empty package from Taco Bell, the little seasoning thing. Why did I put it there? No reason. Just stuck it. And I make little flip-flop pages. And then, like this here is some paint. The journal was open and I was painting on something else. And then I needed to wipe my brush off, so I just wiped it off right there. Why? Just because I could. And here, you know, there is just, there's room for a lot of stuff still on that page. And I'll be adding stuff onto that page too. I might do that today. When I get done, I got to paint my sweatshirt today. I got 2 sweatshirts. Me and my husband's going to be thing 1 and thing 2 for Halloween. And I got to paint our sweatshirts today. So I think maybe when I'm done with this, that's what I'll do. But as you can see, look, I put a piece of lace in there. And these are little tags off of the tea bags that's got little quotes on them. So I glued them right on in there. A napkin. And here you go. This is like a little tuck spot. There's a little flower. I painted some paint on there and stuck some stickers on there. This is a little dress. I folded it out of paper. I think that was cute. I just stuck that in there. And then yeah, I just stuck that in there. Now she don't want to. It's just a card from one of our local, a business card from one of our local scrapbooking stores in the area. And here I put a little envelope, and it's got another business card in there. And then this has got, you know, it's like a little pocket, and I just stuck a tag in there. And it's just my Hobby Lobby receipt, one of many. Bath and Body Works, that's another receipt. And you know, just homemade for the holidays. Those are just, this here page is like Christmassy. And Yardley, my husband bought me this bar soap, Yardley soap one time, and I thought that was pretty classy, you know, so I thought I'm saving that. Go ahead and save that packaging, you know, stick that in there too, you know. A little pocket there, a little tuck spot. And then just stick it all in there, no reason. And you see, but there, I put a dress there, but I got some journaling around it, and there's some journaling here, and I went to the scrapbook expo here. I bought something that cost $8. I don't know what I bought, but it was $8. This is a receipt from when my son took us, not my son, my grandson took us to the Bonefish Grill for lunch. That was good, I'm telling you. Had them bang bang shrimp. And that stuff's expensive. Whew. But he got 50% off because he worked there at the time. So, you know, that's why he brought it. But, and tags and just pieces of paper. It was pretty paper, so it's just ripped apart. I just stuck that in there too. And, then here I did some stamping, some stenciling with some kind of ink or something. And then there was a little flower that I made there out of lace. And then there's some journaling on there. But anyway, it's my granddaughter. Oh, she's so beautiful. And, you know, just, okay, but anyway, off the milk carton, look at that. But a card from my friend. And losing lottery tickets, another card from a friend. But there's so much more room. Every little spot in here, you know. This was a packaging from patches after I patched my grandson's knees on his breeches. He goes through them knees on his breeches, you know. They won't let him wear blue jeans to school. They have to wear like little dress pants. And he's 8 years old. Get out of here. You know what? They go through them, set them out on the playground. They're going to come home with holes in their knees. I'm telling you. So anyhow. But anyhow, here we go. And there's just, that was the label off of a bottle of tea I was drinking. I just glued it at the top of the bottom. Made it like a little slip that you can put something in there. There's another card. Well, that's when I went to the Orlando Scrapbook Festival. Scrapbook. Gaylord what do you call it? Scrapbook Expo, yeah. So I went there with my friend Elena. We had so much fun. That was great. That was from there too. Thank you for shopping with us. They like to say thank you for shopping with us because, man, I spent an arm and a leg over there. But anyhow, this is a wrapper off of Uncle Ray's potato chips. Those are good. And then, and just going on and on. And this is their most favorite page. This one here, the Lost and Found page. Someday I'm going to tell you about that page. But it make me cry, so I can't really. It makes me cry. But anyway, this is what I do. And there we go. And that's what it is. And so I'll try to work on that today some. But I want to show you a little bit what I do. And I don't waste things. I like to save things and use them in another way. Because something that might be garbage to somebody and throw it away, then to me, it's a future art project. Now, I do like making fancy journals and stuff. I started working on one here. I just started working on that one last night. That's all the farther I got on that one. But now that one I'll do some measuring, and, if it has to be 6 and 18/32 of an inch, I'll measure it to that. But anyway, this is what I'm going to show you here. I like these little envelopes. Now, this is like a 3x3 scrap of paper. See, you don't want to throw that away. And then this is a 3x2 scrap of paper. The little card that goes inside there. And so here I'm using my Martha Stewart board. And it's got this little corner thing that comes with it. You can put this in there, and you can make envelopes. So that's what I do with that. And so I can take this, a 3x3, and I put it down here, and then like for this particular one, I'm going to measure, and I'll hold that in there, and I'm going to measure, and I'm going to go 1 inch and score line there. And I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to go 1 inch and score like that. And then I'm going to turn it the opposite ways, because now see that's top and bottom. And I'm going to go 1 1/4 inch on that side, turn it around, and get the opposite side, and I'm going to go 1 1/4 inch. And there we go with that. They're a little bigger. And then I'm going to just put that out my way, and I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to cut. There's little tiny bitty corners there where the lines cross, where the little score lines cross. So you cut that little bitsy corner out. And I'm sure you can't hardly see this, but I'm there. See, you can see it on the back probably better. See where I cut those little corners out there, that little dips there. I had something darker to put it up against so you could see, Yeah. All right. But then the score lines are there, and you fold it. Fold it in on the sides. Fold it up along them score lines. And there you have an envelope. Now, so you can take your corner chomper, and you can chomp the bottom and the top corners if you want that rounded look. You don't have to worry about the side ones. And then you just take a little bit of glue, and you put that little tiny bit of glue, and you just glue that thing together there, and you've got a little envelope. And now you can put that envelope inside your in your junk journal, and you can add things into the envelope. You can, like on this one, I put that little card. You just cut, this one's 3 inches by 2 inches, and I cut it in half. I fold it in half, and you can put a little card even inside of there. These even make nice little tags to put on Christmas gifts. Use your wrapping paper or whatever, and so that's fun. And then another thing you can do with the envelope. This is an envelope. A couple envelopes. See, I make the envelope, And then I kind of dress up the envelope. See, I dressed that one up, made it a little fancy. And then, but then then you stuff it. You stuff it with stuff. Just whatever comes to mind. Just whatever you got laying around, you can stuff in there. And just there's another envelope. Put the envelope in the envelope. And just whatever you have, and stuff it full of things. With all that stuff. And there's a little silk leaf. And just fill that envelope up and glue that on your junk journal. And that makes it very pretty. But you can stick anything in there. So you don't have to glue everything to your junk journal. Here you just have to glue the envelope, but then you just stick things in the envelope. And it makes very pretty. This is another one that I did the same way, just it's a little bit bigger of an envelope, and I put a little bigger of the stuff in there. And then I want to show you another thing, because we don't want to throw these papers away. We just want to use papers. Let me put that in that. My glue doesn't, there, that's in there. Now, another thing I do is I love butterflies. And so butterflies, I have got a jillion butterflies. Oh, and then there's a teddy bear. But I love butterflies, and I put butterflies on everything. In fact, I was just thinking that I might take my butterflies and put one on every page of my journal. Just put a butterfly on every page. Okay, now this here was I got this, I used to print cards, but I don't print them anymore. I'm not cards, but pictures. I don't print them anymore because it just takes too much ink, and it's cheaper to go to the Walgreens and get them printed up there. We'll all use their ink. They've always got sales running. So I have my paper though still, and I like to take like my alcohol inks and just spray and just see what I could do with them. Excuse me, my eye is giving me trouble. I got an eye appointment this week. Me and my husband, we both have an eye appointment on the 31st, Halloween, and so I'm making our costumes for Halloween night for trick-or-treats. For when the kids come to trick-or-treat, we like to be all dressed up for them. We're going to be thing 1 and thing 2. But our appointments is on Halloween. We're wearing our thing 1 and thing 2 costumes to our eye appointments. Is that cool or what? Yeah, we're going to be the hit of the party. Now, so I take when I have all extra papers, one of the things I do is this punches butterflies. It's a Martha Stewart punch. I like this. And I just go through here and I punch, which this might be kind of ugly, and so I probably wouldn't use it for anything. So rather than it stand around and do nothing, I cut out a butterfly. And see, there's pretty. It really is a pretty butterfly. And so then, that one there's got like mostly blue on it. Then I go over to this red side, and this butterfly. Oh, my muscles have. I used to be so strong. I'm strong now. And there it is. Look at that there, how pretty that butterfly is. Fold him up and glue him to the glue bottle. Glue him to the drawer. Glue him. You glue them to anything. You butterflies anywhere. Just glue them everywhere. Have them all over your house. Glue them to the wall. They're so pretty. And so that's another way. Don't throw them away. And then I want to show you one more little thing. Now, sometimes you buy these paper pads that are like this, and they have this piece on the top that you have to cut off. That doesn't go with the paper. You cut that off and normally throw it away. Well, we don't throw those away either, because one of the things that is trending, I guess, right now in scrapbooking and card making and stuff is putting little flags. These little flags. Little flags like this. You can glue them to the top of your page. It's little flags. And so these are of the perfect size to just cut that little, like this way. You can cut that way and make a flag. And see, then I'll do the other end and I'll make another one. And that's what you can do, is just cut those, make them flags, and always there are so many different colors and stuff. And so you just keep going until you get them all. And then just store them all in a little Ziploc bag or something. Then when you need tags, you have tags. This little middle part like that, look at there. I could glue that middle part on a junk journal and just write a word in there. And it'd be like a little word frame. And so that's all cool. And then, let me see, then here, these butterflies was paper. These was a piece of, I was doing something, I was making something, and I was using this pad of paper that's got all these like moths and butterflies and stuff on it. There was Tim Holtz paper. And then the scraps still had butterflies, and so I just fussy cutted them. I cut them out, cutted. Why am I using that word, cutted? But I am, anyway, it's okay. And I cut these butterflies out, and I'll use those too on something. And yeah, I will. And so that's all I want to share with today. One day maybe I'll go ahead and glue stuff in one of my junk journals so you can see. I might show you some more of my junk journals too, because I have a lot of those things going on. Yeah, and so you never know which one I want to work on. I just work on this one and that one and the other one, whatever. So you guys have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and thank you for watching my video. Hit that like thing on there, because I think that's a good thing. And then hit that subscribe thing. I don't know what you're subscribing to, like I said before, but go ahead and hit that. And I want to say I love you all. I love y'all, and have a good day, and may God bless you in every step you take today. Bye-bye. Okay, now I gotta find the off button. I gotta get my mouse. And